Hey everybody, this is Mr. Brooks. I'm going to talk about this graphing quadratics Desmos assignment. So you're supposed to go to Desmos and play the Match My Parabola game, and I covered this in class, so there's a separate one. And I clicked on this link. And so when you guys go through this, you're basically learning to correlate the shape of the parabola with vertex form and also factored form. So on this one, for example, this is the parent function. I'm not going to go too far into this because I did it in class. When you type it in, there's no penalty for getting it wrong. You just play around with it, okay? This is the parent function, and then we're talking about transformations. So you're starting to get used to how you can take a function and transform the graph by moving it up and down, and then by compressing and stretching it. You can, or you can flip it. And so that this would be like reflecting and then compress and stretch, and they have other words for it, like widen or make it more narrow. And then challenge two, that's the same thing. So you follow vertex form, so a times x minus h plus k. And let me go on a little bit faster here. Eric thinks that the equation is y equals x minus 3. Well, you should know that h is a liar, so this is actually going to push it to the right. And so Jenny is correct. It's the red graph. And you should be able to say, like, a negative value in the parentheses, uh, parentheses makes the graph shift to the right. Okay, something along that line. You can mention H if you want to. You can say H is a liar if you want to. You can say the direction of the shift is opposite of what you would think because the negative makes it go right and the positive makes it goes left. But um, it should be something like that in full sentences, right? And so this is the shift with A. So if you type in, let me go to orange. If you type in negative x squared, then it'll be, it'll go down, you'll see. And then, so this is skinnier, so it might be 2, just like that. And then there's also over here, this is factored form, right? Where you have factors, and these tell you where the graph touches the x-axis. So in this case, we're going at -4, so this would be +4, and it'd be -2. This is -3, so this is supposed to be -3. Now remember, just like in the last one, it's opposite. So x plus 4 goes to -4 on the graph, and x minus 3 goes to the opposite on the graph, okay? And these are also your solutions. All right, so I'm going to get back here, and yeah, let's see. Okay, so what does H do? H acts as the X value, and it's the horizontal shift, moves the line left or right. So that's all good. What does K do? Vertical shift is right, moves it up and down, moves the vertex up and down. What does A do? The two things it does, you have to have both, is it can reflect, or it can open the parabola up or down, same thing, or it can compress or stretch or make it wider or skinnier, or you can say like slope, even though it's not a real slope. It's how steep the graph curves up or down, right? The max of the min of the parabola is the vertex. The max or the min is at the axis of symmetry, but it's not the axis of symmetry. The most correct way of saying it is the vertex. And of course, the axis of symmetry is at the vertex, right? Only the x, though. In factor form, you can see the zeros, x-intercepts, and roots. All three of these words mean the exact same thing. So if I said find the roots, find the zeros, find the solutions, I'm only asking for that one thing, all right? And then Yeah, so this is overwhelming. Yeah, it's a lot if you haven't done it before. But it really comes down to learning this. This is what you want to have written down whenever you do something with graph. And you guys, as virtual students, can write it down. So, all right. If you want to go back and correct anything, or if you think I missed something, then go back and do that and hit resubmit, and I'll grade it. Okay. Have a good day.